now picking up this is rehearsal line.
Yo, what's poppin'? Of course, we back here. We live. KUIW, the universe. First time in a long time. Two different artists from two different backgrounds. Tito-6 holding it down for Flint, Michigan. Jonsense holding it down for Austin, Texas. It's crazy in here right now. How you guys doing, man?
What up, Tito?
I'm chilling, dog. I'm feeling good. I'm just happy to be here. You know,
Yeah?
happy to be back in the mix of things.
That's great, Tito.
Focus on these new records, new mixtapes. You know.
That's a good thing. Jonsense?
Same here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in San Antonio, just enjoying, having a good time. Beautiful ladies out here.
Yeah.
Same thing, man. You know, just working on new music, good music.
You know, he the R&B artist, so of course he got the ladies.
Yeah, he's got the ladies on lock. That's what it is.
Ladies out there first.
You know what I'm saying? That's the main. You know what I'm saying? That's the main people
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to. So,
Yeah, me too.
Shout out to all the sexy ladies.
That's a great look right there. Okay, so who?
Positive energy going.
If I was to talk to someone and I was telling someone about you, who is Jonsense?
Man, Jonsense is a voice for the fans. You know what I'm saying? Jonsense is that one person that came from nothing, didn't make it, had no chance of making it, and made something happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I come up all the way from Brazil to the States. That shouldn't happen. You know, just from where I was at to now in this music thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just feel so blessed, and I just feel like Jonsense is that one person that's sitting in the crowd, looking up on stage, just saying, "Damn, that's gonna be me one day." That's what I feel Jonsense is.
That's a pretty good thing you said right there, Tito. I mean, what about you? I mean, I remember when I was talking to Astrid, you know, she was telling me a little bit about you. You know, all these features that you had.
I mean,
you
Tito-6 ain't even Tito-6. Like, we go back to Troy Garland.
Okay.
Like, go back to 1997.
1997.
Putting out records, being like one of the first independents to have like MC Breed, Dayton Family, and all them cats on albums, and you know, deals before deals was even popping off.
Memphis Bleak. I mean,
Bleak, Freeway, Stat Quo, you know, State Prop when the whole Rockefeller clique was all together. You know, they came through, shot it, showed love. You know, Proof, like I said, the whole Shady Records crew.
So would you guys both agree? Here's my next question. Would you guys both agree that the business nowadays is mainly 60% business, 40% talent?
Yeah, so that will go first.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. You know, because you definitely. I mean, the business has to be there, and of course, you know, talent. You know, you got to have the talent. The talent's not there, then you can't go on with your business.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I guess so. I would have to say 50-50. I go 50-50 on it. Yeah. 50-50.
I'm influenced by a lot of old records, and I don't hear them kind of records no more. And I mean, like on a diverse level, to go from Al Green to listening to the Cranberries, then to listening to Dr. Dre and Jay-Z or OC. You don't hear certain ill records. So I think it probably could be 60% business and like 40% talent. You know, even though I would want it like 80% music and 20%
talent. Yeah, like it used to be. Yeah. Definitely. When was that epiphany that you guys felt like this is what you were supposed to do?
Tito, you want to take this one first?
Man, shouts out to my man Bottles. I still fight to this day to be like, this is what I want to do. Like, cause it's all business. With me it's business, and with me it's my money. It's always been about me spending my money to get money. So I've been successful to spend my money to get money, and it's not like that no more in this business. You know, you can't expect record labels to throw you anything. Like, you better hope Google come with some change, or hope advertisers or blogs. Like, the business is so different. So
that's great.
I still fight. Ain't no.
So you're not really depending on one outlet. You're actually going above and beyond and just
books, audio books, like a whole different. I got a story, so I'm going audio books. I'm going things that can inspire cats who need information to make the music business happen. I mean, like SoundScan, manipulating SoundScan. Like, let's talk about that, because.
Tell me about SoundScan. A lot of people you are familiar with SoundScan, John?
A little bit, not too much.
But that's cool that he's not really, because that's what I'm saying.
And this is like one of those like enlightening moments, where we could actually talk about something,
exactly.
At least on the business end. I mean, to everybody that's not familiar with SoundScan, Tito, go ahead.
SoundScan can be real, and then it can be fake. If you really got hot records, you really can blow up and really sell some records, and mom and pops really don't exist no more. They are t-shirt and clothing stores now. So you get the FYEs and the Best Buys to hold you down. You get distributors. Shouts out to Jimmy Galgano, BCD, and you pay certain cats to blow your numbers up. If you ain't really got hot music. If you got hot music, you ain't gotta manipulate the numbers. Cats like him can go in Best Buys and FYEs, do autograph signage. He got a strong team with him. You know, people will hear about the music, he'll blow up naturally. It'll be real. And then you got certain people that's in the streets that got to spend a little money, that ain't really got time to do certain things. They got to manipulate the numbers a little bit. And that's how we talked about earlier about the business being 60% business, 40% talent. Yeah. You really ain't got to have talent. Spend some of that bread with some distributors, and you can manipulate the numbers.
So the distributors, would you say, are kind of like bookies?
Yeah, they're like bookies, like your middlemen. They'll bat for you a little bit, but once you get in, you got to put in work. And I'm not going to say no names. You'll see certain people get in, and then they'll fall right off because they really shouldn't have been there. So it's a two-way street, you know. So, but I want to hear his epiphany.
Yeah.
I want to go back to his epiphany.
Yeah, because we went talking business, and I
want to know his epiphany.
I really want to know this epiphany, man. Yeah. I mean, you just watching TV one night, it just hit you like.
Because it take a little something to go on American Idol and put in that work. I wouldn't do it. I'd be too scared. You know, so shouts out to him on that.
Yeah.
You know?
What's up, man? Shout outs to Tito. I feel like I won 2 Grammys. Nah, man. But actually, man, my first epiphany, growing up, I was so poor, you know, so I could never go to concerts and see big people perform and, you know, all this live stuff. So
you were actually like me, the guy that couldn't afford a ticket, so we'd stay outside to just listen in on the okay.
Exactly. Man, I mean, I was so young, and, you know, I was raised in Houston, actually. When I came from Brazil, I was raised in Houston. Shout out to everybody in H-Town. But I was raised in Houston most of my life, and, you know, I came down when I was about a sophomore in high school to Austin. I've just been there ever since. I love it. You know, I fell in love with it. But, you know, my actual first, like, epiphany wasn't even that long ago. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've always seen myself, you know what I'm saying, doing this and, you know, wanting to do this music thing and doing the music thing. Like, I've always seen myself doing that since, you know, Usher, you know, My Way came out. You know what I'm saying? When I was, like in 4th grade. But, like, my actual first epiphany was just seeing a couple years ago Kanye West come through with the Glow in the Dark tour. You know, that was actually my first big time, like, watching, you know, a tour show like that at the Irwin Center, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was already doing the music, you know what I'm saying, at the time. But, I mean, like, just, you know, seeing Kanye and, you know, just that being one of my favorite hip-hop artists, you know, and like Rihanna, Lupe Fiasco, NERD, everybody that came through, you know, these are people that, you know, are really influential to me. Yeah. Exactly. So, you know, I got to see all them performing. I was just like, oh man, I'm really not giving up till I get this, till this is locked in. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I mean, you know, because you know, I've seen myself, you know what I'm saying, on stage with those same people. You know, I mean, it's a little crazy how my life goes, but, you know, it's like I've you know, when I was young growing up, and T-Pain first came out and everybody was hating on T-Pain, and I was...
You were the one actually embracing T-Pain.
You need to listen to T-Pain. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to be with Convict. I wanted one of my tracks to come on Convict. You know,
that nice tag right there.
Yeah, you know, and it's just, you know, I work. Boom, all of a sudden I get, you know, cool with an A&R with Convict, and I'm writing songs. You know what I'm saying? You know, writing a couple songs for them. So it's just kind of crazy how everything leads up to everything.
Panned out. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, because deep down in my head, you know, I see myself, you know, being with somebody like Good Music or something like that. You know, shout outs to Ye, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we'll see how things go. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to just give my best. You know what I'm saying? What my plan is, you know, to get into this industry, learn it for the 3 to 4 years, and, you know, from there, start my own. You know what I'm saying? Start my own plan. So, you know, that was my first epiphany, man, was the Glow in the Dark tour. Shout outs to Kanye.
And just the way everything was actually put together, you know, like.
Exactly.
I mean, and I'm sorry, like, right now I have to plug this in. I think, you know, up until recently, I didn't really see a really great show put together until I saw one of the Score More shows. Right. You know, so, you know, big shouts out to Score More.
Shout outs to Score More. My girl Ashton.
Yeah, what up, Ashton?
Also my manager, you know what I'm saying?
And you know, it was really well put together. So I guess I could really kind of vibe with what you're saying. You saw Kanye, show was epic, and it just stuck in you like, this is what I'm gonna do. Exactly, man. And it's like, you know, I humble myself to the point where every time I see a show, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I love Kings of Leon, you know what I'm saying, as well. You know, I love Citizen Cope, you know what I'm saying, I love Coldplay, you know what I mean. So, you know, it's anytime I went and saw Citizen Cope, you know, around the same time last year, and it's just like every time I see, you know, a show, you know, with the certain people that I've looked up to and listened to, you know, it inspires me every single time.
You know what I mean? And it just kind of, you know, puts that inspiration in my mind, and you know, that motivation to just keep pushing.
Before we let you go, John, can you share just, you know, something a little bit off that LP?
Not really. Not
Okay,
off the LP, but I'll
give me a little.
I'll give you a little something, you know, little ain't got a man for all my single ladies. It's to y'all. I see this girl walking down the street. She looked good to me, so I had to speak. She was 5'5", hazel eyes, skin was bright, and I cannot deny. So I asked her if she got a man. She said she didn't. That's when I went in and decided that I wanna get to know her. So then I told her, baby, you can come home with me, get all in the zone with me, go long as you want with me, cause you ain't got a man. Stay here for a minute, promise you gon' feel it. We ain't got no limits, cause you ain't got a man. All the sexy single ladies, just for y'all.
You just saw it right here. 2K Nation Hip Hop Mondays. Of course, your host, Mr. Kuliki Taka himself, the Toucan Bird. Of course, if you don't know, now you know. Jonsense, Tito-6, dudes were in the studio. They did what they do best. They told you how it was. They don't need fans. They're out there grinding, making believers. So the moment that you step out of that house, make sure you know the first thing you better be bumping in your car is that new Jonsense record or the new Tito-6 mixtape. Enough said. So make sure you check out your frequency. We will be raising up your electricity. That damn toucan, JC Flores right here, signing off. This is how we do it. Mashup Records, Shadyville DJs, Coast to Coast Mixtapes.com, Radio Planet TV, World Star Latino. We getting into it. Pow!
I see this girl walking down the street. She looked good to me, so I had to speak. She was 5'5", hazel eyes, skin was bright, and I cannot deny. So I asked her if she got a man.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Jonsense. Bad boy, this R&B thing, man. You know, shout outs, you know what I'm saying, babe. Shout outs to my homie JC, you know what I'm saying, had a great time here. If you need to look anything up for me, make sure you go to IamJonsense.com. That is IamJonsense.com.
Trash talk, potholes, dominoes, split city swerves, come to the show, shoot up the scene, take everything they see, subtle like a fiend to digest they dream, just to make green, manifest cold by nature. I'm cold on the wrist, pocket side with paper. I paid off mafia debts I never had. I got
Boy Tito-6, Sosa International, Flint, Michigan, king of the Great Lakes, one and only. You know, shouts out to my man JC Flores. And just Google Tito-6, buy records, support records. Listen to the, you know, listen to the truth. It is what it is. You know, that's it. That's all I gotta say. Shouts out to Shadyville DJs, Shady Records, Mark Hicks, everybody in Detroit, Cali, NY. It is what it is.